Hello, Anya.
Hello.
Thank you very much for your contribution to Bodrum Institute. For the last 6 months, we have had 2 different AI courses for higher education. And the first one was about the usage of AI for academic research purposes. And the second one was connected to the university administrators and their usage AI for increasing their efficiency. From the European universities, we have had it academics and also university admins. Actually, as a Bodrum Institute, we are proud of executing academic activities and higher education activities in Bodrum. And your contribution means a lot to us. So far at Bodrum Institute, we have hosted around 300 academics and 600 students at different levels in higher education. But I think these 2 courses were the most prominent one and also very popular for the time being. And all around the world have been discussing about that issue. So let me just start with the usage of AI for academic purposes and research. I know you have some concerns and also you have some support for usage of AI in academic research activities. So would you mind just explaining your point of view?
Yes, I'd like to say that I'm neither a skeptic nor a great AI enthusiast. Where I stand is from the position that AI is a new tool, a very powerful tool that is very conveniently can be used for research purposes, and it is only natural that people who are mostly doing research will use it. They use it at all stages of research, anywhere from writing an introduction to the data collection or data analysis or interpretation. And naturally, that can bring up a number of concerns. In the AI for academic writing, AI-supported academic writing course, we investigated issues such as ethical use of AI for research purposes, what can it be used for safely, where it shouldn't or mustn't be used at all, and where it can be used to some extent.
Yeah, as an academic, I mean, when I lecture at the class, so I could be very fuzzy if my students prefer AI. As you can understand, it's a very conservative approach. But as a researcher, if I need to research and conduct any research, I would easily go for that one. So isn't it a double faces approach from the academic in the academic world? What's your take for that one?
Oh, I don't think so at all. I think there is, as there should be, a middle ground. Of course, let's say novice users, if they have concerns about AI use for research purposes, they should err on the way of safety, so better not to use it than use it too much. And absolutely people must not depend on it as a responsible agent. As I was explaining to the course participants no later than a few hours ago, the one responsible is never a machine. The one responsible is a person whose name is on the title page. Yeah. So this is the most important issue to remember.
Yeah, that's really very good point. Actually, as you mentioned, there are pros and cons of usage of AI. I think as a word or in a higher education ecosystem, I think we have to come up with policies and regulations about usage of AI for specific purposes, but I think it doesn't make sense to ban it, not to use it. We should promote our students to use it. Let me explain my idea and ask you as a linguistic maybe, and then also in education, as a person who is in studying in education sciences. You know, my field of research is international relations. So mainly since I can understand and read English language, for any academic literature research, for any research, I would go for definitely English and Turkish. But it prevents me to conduct research in different languages. I would argue, actually I am using that one. I mean, now I can read Chinese Mandarin publications, I can read Japanese publications, I can read, let's say, Arabic and Spanish, the languages that I am not aware of the issues. Doesn't it create enrichness for academic research?
Absolutely. I think it opens very interesting avenues of research, international scopes of research that were not easily accessible before. It was a very lengthy process usually to translate an article. Now, let's say AI tools, they're far from perfect, but they are sufficient to give us a gist of what goes on in other countries and other, let's say, national research, particularly in the field of international relations. Like you said, it's very important for you to stay on top of the game that goes on not just locally but around the world. For me, as a person who directly deals with language teaching and learning, I have to say that AI is a formidable tool for me as a teacher and course developer. On the other hand, only with the previous expertise can I evaluate critically what AI tools give me.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's also the first steps of AI. We are just going through the first steps of AI, and the new versions and will improve exponentially. I think in near future, our concerns, some of our concerns could be eliminated. There might be new concerns, but no matter what happens, just like the other fields in life, I think in academic field, AI will support and also make us improve our activities in efficient way, as long as we use it in ethical codes, I guess.
Yes, of course we need to observe ethics, but I'd also like to comment that people have been experimenting with machines for decades now, trying to decide how machines can be helpful for them in different lines of work. Is that today it is very important to be able to distinguish between new trends or quickly passing fads and what's there to stay. Because like you said, we're still at the beginning stages and there is a lot of hype going on around AI development or the tools that are available now. And I think specialists in all fields will not be and should not be replaced, but they should contribute their knowledge and their expertise and their criticality in their field in order to place the AI generated materials where they truly belong.
And the other course you conducted for Bodrum Institute was about the increasing efficiency of university admin staff. I think it is, you are more optimistic for usage of admin issues. So what do you think about that one? I mean, will it increase the efficiency of university admin staff? Can AI, let's say, support their works and in an efficient way?
All right, I think there are two levels that we need to discuss here. First, people using AI tools for their personal use at work. For example, if I need to, if I receive an email in a foreign language, of course I feed it to any AI tool and get a translation that's good enough to get the gist of the conversation. If I need to generate the response, I can ask AI to do that too. So these are more or less clear ways to use AI tools for personal advantages. But on a bigger level, on the let's say, how can AI tools help the work at the department or at the university?
Or at work?
There are successful examples of implementation of AI from prestigious universities in the United States and Canada and some other countries. I have to say that some of that content is obviously AI generated, so
yeah,
it needs
really.
to be carefully checked before I mention any names, let's put it this way. But for the use of AI tools in order for a department or institution to work with big data sets, they really need to have either a very enthusiastic and hardworking programmer on board, or better yet, an AI engineer.
Okay, yeah. Actually, as Bodrum Institute, we are really proud of having such courses in Bodrum, in Muğla.
Thank you.
And you mentioned about the prestigious universities. I think they are still far behind us for conducting such courses. So that's a good contribution from Bodrum to the rest of the world. Thank you very much.